In straight terms, Grace. I want to know how he is.
He made it through the night, but he's critical. Now, his internal injuries were severe, and he's still very hemodynamically unstable.
Did Devlin give a prognosis?
He said the next 24 hours will tell.
I want to see him.
Okay, Dr. Devlin did give you permission to go in. But Mary, I want to prepare you. He doesn't look good.
I'm a nurse. I've seen enough accident victims to know what to expect.
You're not used to dealing with this when it's your own child. Maybe you should take a few moments and prepare, right?
Joseph, I am going inside to see him.
I'll make sure you're not disturbed.
Hi. Hello, Frankie Sunshine. Oh, boy, you hated that name when you were a kid. But it always fit. Even now. Look at you. It's not so bad. But you win the prize. This is your worst scrape. Look at that strong heart. You keep fighting.
I couldn't be in there with him like that.
Jake, thanks for coming.
How's Frank?
He's in ICU. It's critical.
So you can't worry about Frank right now. You can concentrate on yourself. You've been charged with statutory rape, and the DA means to make this one stick.
This whole thing is lame. You know, the cops, they asked me down here to answer a few questions. Next thing I know, they're arresting me. These charges, they're bogus.
Did you have sex with her?
Look, it's not that simple, okay?
It's simple. Did you have sex with her?
Yeah. But I didn't know that she was underage.
Okay, well, if you thought she was older, there's mitigating circumstances here, and maybe we can get this thing thrown out if we get a sympathetic judge.
Look, she lied to me about her age. She told me her name was Chloe and that she was a pre-med student in college.
Jake, she told Frank that you were in on it. She said that the two of you came up with this Chloe persona so that you could still see each other.
Who's gonna believe anything that she says, huh? They just took her off the ledge.
Well, it's your word against hers.
She's a pathological liar.
She is also a very vulnerable, scared young woman.
Well, did she ever introduce herself as Chloe? Did anybody ever hear her give that name in any situation?
No, I don't think so. We only met a few times, and it was usually at my apartment.
Lark is not evil. Okay, she's vulnerable, she's scared, she's confused. We just have to let her see exactly how serious this is.
Eve has a relationship with her. We're gonna go see her, and hopefully she'll admit the truth.
Would they take her juvie hall?
No. She's in the psych ward at General Hospital.
So my only hope for getting out of here is in a straitjacket at the psych ward.
How's she doing?
Under control for now. Dr. Baldwin asked to keep it brief.
Okay.
Is Frank okay?
He's doing
I need
better.
to see him.
You can't right now.
But I'm sure he'll want to see how I'm doing.
Listen, Lark, we gotta talk to you.
Is he even awake?
No, not yet.
He's gonna die because of me.
Lark, that is not true. Frank is getting the best care possible.
A lot of things have happened, and, well, we need your help with someone.
Who?
Jake.
He's sweet. Frank was ticked off when he found me and Jake together. That's how I knew he loved me.
You thought Frank was jealous?
A guy doesn't get as mad as Frank did unless he loves you. But I had to screw it up, and he probably hates me now.
Lark, he doesn't hate you, but he does hate lying.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, because we need to know the truth about what happened between you and him.
The truth, that doesn't always make everything better.
It will in this case. Jake needs your help. He's in jail.
Jail? For what?
Statutory rape.
I never called the cops.
All right, but that doesn't change the fact that Jake may go to prison if he knew that you were underage when you guys had sex.
Did you tell him your age, or did you tell him something else?
I told him something else.
You lied.
I lied to everyone, Eve.
Maybe it's time to stop.
How else can you keep from people seeing how humiliating your life really is?
Sometimes it seems like there's no other way. So you make up stories and you do outrageous things that people can't possibly ignore just to make sure that they still see you. But Lark, life doesn't have to be that way.
I don't need to hear from you how rough life can be. My father bailed on me because my mother is insane, and I was the one left with her hearing voices one day, baking cookies the next.
You know what? I don't have a clue as to what that must have been like for you. But I do know what it's like not to have a father. And I know that that's what Frank wanted to be for you. He wanted to make you feel safe.
Because he loved me.
No, not like that. He cares about your life, about who you could be if someone gave you the chance.
I thought the Scanlon place was just a place to crash. But then I realized I could breathe. I tried to figure out how to act out, but I was always wrong. Lying or telling the truth gets the same results, and I'm alone.
Life doesn't have to be like that.
I would lie to my mother, tell her she wasn't completely insane just to keep her from hurting me. I would lie to people when she did hurt me. I didn't have any other choice. I was just a kid.
And when you were Chloe, Jake treated you like an adult.
I liked pretending I was her. Jake thought I was smart and beautiful, and he liked me. But it got all mixed up.
Will you let me help you?
Will you help me get out of here? I don't want to go back to juvie.
First, we have to start with Jake. You have to tell the truth about what really happened.
If I tell the truth, will you let me come back to the house?
I promise I will do everything I can.
So will I. You're a good girl. Just need your help. I'll do everything I can for you.
I'll tell the truth. Just please don't let them send me back to juvie.
Waiting for the patient to recover has always been the most difficult part, you know. I mean, you do everything in the power of medicine that you can do, and it's just out of your hands.
That's unfair.
Yeah. I can only say the healing process takes over. Or it doesn't. But your Frank's a fighter.
My Frank? You've never said anything like that before.
Well, I didn't think that the two of you were that good a match, but he's a strong man, a good man, and he cares for my daughter.
Dr. Guthrie, pediatrics. Dr. Jane, Guthrie, pediatrics.
Hey, I'm trying to convince my mother to eat something. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind sitting with Frank while I take her to the cafeteria.
Yeah, right behind you.
Still waiting for word on Baldwin's lab. Your colleagues are over there hard at work, and I need to know what they're doing.
Well, I haven't seen anything yet.
Well, then I suggest you stop wasting your time trying to sabotage your fellow interns and get over there.
Sabotage? What exactly are you referring to?
Don't insult me. I know how badly you want the Quartermain and what you'll do to get it.
Am I supposed to have a clue to what you're insinuating?
Well, you know, seeing the way that Jake handled himself during Frank's procedure, even I became a fan. And then all of a sudden, Marshak lands in jail. That has your fingerprints all over it.
Hold on. I had nothing to do with his arrest. All right, I just found out about it myself.
Well, then I guess it's just another lucky break for you, isn't it? You know, doctors charged with statutory rape don't usually get fellowships.
Hey, I can't help it if the Quartermain Review Board has scruples.
I need information on the research that Wexler and Scanlon are doing.
Thought you had a new crew working on the original data.
They're idiots. We're nowhere near.
Well, good help is hard to find these days.
It is, so I guess I'm stuck with you. And if you're interested in the Quartermain or any part of the money that the formula can bring in, I strongly suggest that you get your butt in gear. I need answers, and I need them now.